You know what we do? Hopefully he can hear me right now. I'm sure he can. we know what's going on with the old. Find out what's going on with the road reports and how much more longer do we have all this chaos going on in downtown Mason City?
Well, I can tell you, Jay, that we usually take road work into mid to late November, so just relax. We got a few days left.
Okay, well, time's a ticking, Pete.
It is. And with that in mind, we'll start out with some things that are changing.
Okay.
Osage, Iowa 9, we've had the west end closed off for the few weeks to do some reconstruction and underground work there. That should be opening up sometime tomorrow. So that's good news. So that detour will be gone and people will be able to take Highway 9 from one end of the town to the other. Then the resurfacing work on 218 north of Highway 9 in Osage up to about the city limits. That will get going on Monday. So that's one of the things that's going to be changing. And then the other one is in Garner. They are doing patching work right now. So they go in and patch up some of the bad areas of the concrete before they put down a new asphalt surface. And now the start date, we just heard from the contractor, and they are scheduled to move in at the end of September now, September 29th. So that's where we're sitting right now with the schedule in Garner.
Wow, it's about time.
Yeah,
No,
well, we
I'm kidding, Pete. I'm kidding.
we have contracts with the contractors, and they have a certain time period to get it done, and they're still in their time period. So we'll wait and see what happens.
Is it going to be much wait time through that area through Gar?
Well, it's a pilot car and flagger, depending on what type of operations going on, and that's what's going on right now too with the patching. So it's not going to be, you're not going to sit there for 20 minutes, but it is going to be a few minutes delay when they do get going. So just be aware of that, be prepared for that, and if you can take a different way around, doesn't hurt to do that.
Yeah, if you when you come in from the Mason City Clear Lake side and you go over and you get to Seymour, go across the tracks, hit Seymour, take a left, go all the way down that way, hit Lion Street, take a right, and that'll take you over to Highway 69. Then you come back up and around.
Sounds like you've had some experience in Garner, Jay.
I know the back road's pretty good over there.
It sounds like it. Yeah, like I said, it will be done under traffic, but as you just mentioned, the people locally know which ways to go where they can avoid it. And again, that's fine. We cannot restrict people from taking their own routes, but we do really stress that if you do take some of those side streets, there's going to be a lot more traffic on those side streets than there normally is. So be very, very careful at intersections. Watch for kids out playing because they're not used to the extra traffic there either. So it's like I said, we know it happens and completely understand why it happens, but just maybe take a little extra time and be a little extra careful.
Yeah. Anything on Avenue of Saints towards Waterloo, Cedar Falls area?
Well, we're doing a microsurfacing project over at Charles City. That's going well. It's lane closures during the day when they're working. There will be and there has been some ramp closures going into Charles City, excuse me, into and out of Charles City. They're intermittent, which is just they'll be for a few hours, and it's all dependent on the contractor's schedule when they're doing certain parts of the project. So we can't give you exact dates and times, but just watch for the electronic signs out there. They will be updating people when the ramp closures are going on. There's some work down on 218 by the Highway 63 interchange. There's a lane closure, and the ramp to northbound 63 is closed. And the resurfacing project on 63 from US 20 up to US 218 is continuing. So there's some work going on down there. It's not as bad as it has been in years past, but there's still stuff going on. We've still got the stuff going on in Mason City. We're making good progress on Highway 65 and 122. The weather's been obviously much better, so that's helped out a lot. We're hoping by late next week, Highway 65 will be open down to 12th Street. So that's again more progress. Highway 122, you should hopefully see pavement going down from Monroe to Crescent on Thursday. Again, this is all weather permitting. I know we've got chances of rain throughout the week, but we'll hope that we can get that in Bridge deck overlays on I-35. We've got the 8 bridge decks that we're doing, and then that includes guardrail and it includes the bridge approaches. So they're making progress again, but it's still a very, very detailed and a lot that goes into those projects. We talked about the Avenue US 18 from Sexton to Algona. Again, making progress, still closed at Sexton. So we've got the detour in place there. That's pretty much the big ones right now. So yes, as you said, it's September. So you start looking ahead, but a lot of these projects still have several weeks left in them. But the good news is we're sitting pretty good.
Well, that's good to hear. That's
Yeah. So keep our fingers crossed that we don't get a wet fall and farmers can get their harvest in and we can get the road work done and we'll get through that other season that's around the corner.
No, we don't want to talk about that yet.
Nope, not whatsoever.
And a reminder too, when you do the app, there's a end date is usually put on there when it's expected to be closed or done with that area. Like
Yep, that is correct.
over by Cylinder.
You learned that last week, didn't you?
I listen to Pete because my wife so many times she goes, "Well, don't you listen to Pete when he's talking to you?" Of course I do.
Listen, you just don't follow through.
Attention.
Yeah.
Yeah, my teachers told me that at a young age that I had that problem.
It's funny. It's one of the. I'll admit I'm not on social media a lot, but I saw this was several months ago. Cracked me up. That was a husband and wife sitting on the couch, and the husband said, "My wife accused me of never listening to her." And I said, "Well, that's a weird way to start a conversation."
There's another one like that too, something like that. What did it say? Something about the wife. I never listened to the wife, so he gets in trouble or something, and then, well, what did she say that or made him mad or made her mad or something? He said, well, what did she say? He said, I don't know, I wasn't listening.
Right. Yeah. Seems to be a common theme.
Us husbands what are we good for? Carrying the garbage out, I think. That's about it.
Mowing the yard.
Yep. Any repairs that might have to be done.
Yeah.
If you're able to do that. Otherwise, you got to call in reinforcement.
Oh, YouTube, you can do anything, Jay.
Right, exactly. Or bring in the neighbors, too, for reinforcement, I guess.
There's nothing wrong with that either.
That's it for road work and everything?
Yeah, I think that pretty much covers it. Like I said, we're making progress, so we'll keep moving ahead.
Surprised I haven't heard you got a message from Lisa yet about her Cowboys. She's a big Cowboy fan. She likes when we talk about, she wants more talk about Cowboys. I'm going, we ain't doing that.
No, that was a crazy game, though.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw the end of it. That was nuts.
I did see the end of it. Yeah. Crazy. And then, of course, I'm very disappointed on Sunday night. So that's about all I want to say about that game.
That was disappointing. That's the perfect word for it. So, yeah, I've told you 100 times, talk to me in mid-October. That's when I'll start making some conclusions. But I did not like the way Sunday night looked whatsoever.
No, if you're a Viking fan, you're either drinking too much because we're winning or you're drinking too much because we're losing.
Yeah, I tell you what, and I'm sure you saw that McCarthy's hurt now.
Oh, yeah, he's out about 4 weeks or so.
Yep. So, and then I think they have a bye after that, so he'll probably get 5 weeks off. So we'll see what Carson Wentz can do.
I'm not a Carson Wentz fan.
Well, I don't care who you've got back there. If your offensive line doesn't play any better than that, it's not going to matter.
No,
it was awful.
I mean, think of it though. McCarthy, he's got a good record going. He's throwing a couple of touchdown passes, throwing them. He's consistently throwing it to the defense. Pretty well.
Yeah, well, got to break that habit.
Right. Is he colorblind? Does he not what jersey we're wearing?
Well, he's only got 2 interceptions, right, in 2 games.
I don't know. That seemed like a lot though on Sunday night because I was just upset.
Yeah, I think that's what happened. No, he did not play well. And I talked to a few people, and my statement is that there are 2 things that could have totally changed that game. When we had 1st and goal on the 2 and end up with a field goal. Then I can't remember. I think it was the 3rd quarter when he had Jordan Naylor going down the sidelines wide open
and overthrew
him. You make both those plays, it could be a different game, and maybe it wouldn't have been, but at least it would have given us a little bit of hope. So no, I actually, and again, you don't know what's true on social media or whatever, but a friend sent me something that I think and I'm not gonna get these numbers exactly right, but I think his quarterback rating was like 38.1.
Nice.
And they said if he would have gone back and spiked the ball every play, his rating would have been like 39.4.
Oh,
Again, I don't know if it's true or not, but it just kind of point out.
was that
how-
was that a Packer fan showing you those stats?
No, actually, it was not. It was a Viking fan. It was a very diehard Viking fan.
Yeah. Well, the Cyclones won over the weekend.
They did.
Yeah, they did.
Hawkeyes won over the weekend.
Yeah, they did.
Yep.
Yeah.
Put up 47 points.
Well, that wasn't a question, Pete. I said, yeah, they did.
Oh,
They,
I thought it was a question.
no, it was not a question.
Like, come on, Jay. It's like 48 hours ago. More than that, 72 hours ago.
I burn up all the brain cells on Sunday night.
I'm gonna say it's history at this point.
Right. Oh man. What? Yeah, I'm surprised we haven't heard from Lisa. I mean, normally she's texting in and all that good stuff, but
I've got the comments open. I don't see anything yet, so
nope, nothing yet. So she will after we get done.
yeah.
I've told her
If
before.
you go ahead.
I said she should have. I should just give her the link for the video because we do video. Then that way she can join in on the conversation. Add her little cowboy comments.
Yeah, well, everybody's got their favorite team. That's what makes football fun. That's what makes sports fun.
Oh, exactly. Yeah. Bears they stunk up the field too.
Wow, 50 some points. That's wow.
Sorry.
And we only scored what 22 against them or something like that.
Yeah.
So that scares me a little bit too. But
Can't wait to play the Lions or the Packers. That'll be a fun.
yeah, like I said, talk to me in mid-October. And yeah, whatever. Injuries are part of the game, but when we have 3 Pro Bowlers from last year out,
Yeah.
with Van Ginkel, Cashman, and Harrison Smith, and then Jeff Okuda was out, and then you're on your third string left tackle, and your starting center goes out.
Yeah.
You're probably going to see a little bit of drop, but again, you still expect a little bit more production than we got.
We're playing with a second team this year.
Yeah. Well, hopefully it happens early and they get healthy and they stay that way the rest of the year.
Well, fingers crossed. Vikings usually have troubles with injuries.
Yeah, it seems like they've been hit hard this year for some reason, but like I said, it's early and we'll go from there.
We're 2 games in.
I know. Like I said, we've been hit hard this year.
I'm not sure I like this positive Pete so well. You
Yeah,
know?
I really was not very positive Sunday night. There's no question about that. I was not a happy Viking fan, but
They need to bring back those not rubber, but foam bricks where you could
throw out the TV.
Yes, we need that.
Yeah, I don't know. These flat screens, depending on what you got them standing on, they're kind of flimsy right now, so they might just knock them over.
Right? Yeah. They scratch your wall, got to repaint.
Yep. Hey, looks like your friend Lisa's in.
Oh, she's I'm here. So yeah, we didn't know what her comment about the Cowboys were.
Yep.
That's new. Oh, she's texting in now. Look at that. Mark my words. He's gonna hold at the end of the season. Jerry's gonna cry and tell everybody how he made such a great decision.
Micah Parsons.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a big addition for the Packers.
Yeah, what's he done? He hasn't done a whole lot.
He's had a couple sacks. He's disrupted. I can't even back you on that one, Jay. He's good. He's really good.
I don't know. I'm still waiting to see it.
Yep. It's early, right? Mid-October, we'll talk.
Okay. Just keep saying that, Pete. Positive.
I will. I've said it for years, and I'll continue to say it.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'll like our conversation in mid-October, but we'll talk.
Oh, boy, I tell you. Yeah, she says, what? I'm talking about yeah. Oh, he had 8. Look, this is a female now because there's female that actually watch football.
Oh, of course there are.
He had 8 pressures. And I'm posting these comments up on the Facebook page. Had 8 pressures the first game with a sack each game. So
That's
what?
pretty impressive.
So what?
I don't think we had 8 pressures as a team.
Yeah,
No, that's not true. We did, but
yeah,
oh yes.
yeah. It would have been better probably just to let her on the video or on air.
It would have been better if you didn't provoke her.
Nothing's better than making fun of a Cowboy fan.
Yeah, well, they've got ammunition right now, so it's not the best timing.
They finally have a better record than the Vikings do.
It's the same, isn't it?
Well, it doesn't matter. Still, the better record.
Hey, Jay, do not let the facts get in the way of a good story.
Right. Now she's on Pete's side. Thanks, Pete.
There you go. See?
We need more of this conversation going on with the road reports and things like that. But
All right. I think we've worn ourselves out.
she just keeps texting in. Pete, have yourself a wonderful week. All right. And we'll get back to you next week. All right.
Oh, I sure hope so. Thanks, Jay.
That's the good stuff.
These good stories.